Give them, I'm sorry. Thank you for, giving me an inpatient program.
Well, no. I'm not saying I'm going to give you inpatient.
sorry.
What I'm saying is that you're not walking out of this court today. According to the plea bargain agreement, she pled no contest to count 2 of the indictment. She applied for deferred adjudication. The state is proceeding only on count 2 according to the plea bargain agreement. Punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. The court requested that the defendant's criminal history be provided to the court. There were no objections to the court receiving that from the state. Is that correct?
Correct.
And any objections to the court reviewing that?
No, Judge, of course not.
Right. Thank you, state. All right, the state is silent. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, of course, Ms. Torres is hoping you'll grant her application for deferred. She's in self-employed cleaning houses. She has several customers that rely on her. She has a few kids. She's just asking for the court to maybe direct her to some outpatient treatment because she believes she needs some help with this problem. And other than that, again, she's just hoping you'll grant her application.
All right, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Missy Ann Torres.
All right, so you're going to get drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
They will come back positive.
Positive for what?
Methamphetamine.
All right, so how often are you using meth?
I only do it when I'm under stress, and I did it because I could get denied for adjudication, so
I'm sorry, what?
I could get denied the application, so I just kind of I just do it when I'm under stress. So I know I have a problem, and I don't do it like around my children. I don't do it, every day. It's just, when I'm under stress and I was, really scared. So, and really under stress. So I don't do it when I go to work. I don't do it, every day, like I said.
All right, so how many children do you have?
I have 3.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 5.
And where are they now?
2 of them are with their dad, and 1 is with my grandma.
All right. With your grandmother, so their great grandmother?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, do you help take care of your children?
Yes.
How often?
I see them every other weekend, and I don't pay child support, but I pay them, my exes, and I have my daughter. My daughter is with me.
No, you just said your daughter is with the great grandmother.
I live with my grandmother.
All right.
I help take care of her. She helps me take care of her.
Okay. So 1, I don't think it's appropriate for you to be cleaning houses because of the nature of this offense. And 2, I don't think it's appropriate for you right now to be taking care of your children.
That's why I'm asking for help, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, what?
That's why I was asking for help, Your Honor.
All right, your help is not going to be outpatient treatment if I grant this application for deferred adjudication. So you're going into custody today.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a matter of what I'm going to do with you. I will tell you the court's issue, and if you want to address this, I know the state is proceeding on count 2 of possession, but she had a lot of drugs with her.
No.
So I don't understand, if you're working homes, then why do you have a scale with you? Because that's, according to this, you had drugs, you had a scale in your purse, and there were baggies totaling 32.0 grams.
Well, Your Honor, I was a heavy user back then, and it was.
Oh, you're not, I tell you what, I don't think, and if I'm wrong, correct me, I don't think you were using 32 grams of meth.
It was only 28.
No, you have meth here for 4.964 grams, and you also have meth for 27.459 grams. And what you pled to in count 2 was a possession 4 to 200 grams. So this is not a possession 1 to 4. So we're talking about.
Before this hearing even begins, the stakes are already sky high. A mother stands in court hoping for mercy, but what the judge is about to hear might completely change the outcome. The big question is simple: is this someone who needs treatment, or someone the court believes cannot be trusted outside prison?
About 27 grams. And according to the stipulations, that what was found in your bag, it says, I searched her bag, and inside a Paris Hilton makeup bag box were baggies, a scale, and crystal-like substance inside a cut, vacuum-sealed bag. That's from your Paris Hilton makeup bag.
So what I had, the meth was it was double bagged in a sandwich bag. So yes, ma'am, I know it was 20, but it's because that was my personal. I didn't have any other. And last time I went, they tried to only give me which was 14 grams. So I had to.
No, what I'm telling you is, they said the baggie found in Robert's pocket tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 6.12 grams.
That wasn't mine.
No. I'm not saying that was yours. So the 6.12 grams that were found in his pocket, they're saying that was his. It was in his pocket. But the baggie, which was found in Missy's purse, tested positive for meth and had a field weight of 32.09 grams. Now, mind you, what they do in the field, I already know that testing drugs in the field are not legal for court. So I'm not considering the weight and what they said in the field. I'm considering what has been given to me for laboratory reports. So this was the professionals testing it, not a presumptive. And it says 27.459 grams was the net weight of the meth that you had in your Paris Hilton bag.
Yes, Your Honor. And I will say that I used to use a whole ounce within 2 to 3 days. So I was a heavy user. And they, like I said, they tried to give me half of that the last time. And right now it's going for $250. So if I'm paying $250, I wanted the whole thing. I wanted to make sure. I'm just being honest, and I'm sorry. Excuse me for being.
No, I want you to be honest, and I want you to be transparent.
I'm sorry for being transparent, but it's something that I feel like I worked for my money, and I didn't want just to get gypped again. I can promise you I didn't sell anything. It was because I've been gypped many times. So I did get it. Now it was double bagged because I don't know, that's the way they gave it to me. I can't, and it is my mistake, and I'm taking full responsibility, but I wasn't selling drugs. I wouldn't, I have a job, and back then I was, a heavy user where I would just do it before work, after work, and I didn't have my children in my life. Now I do have my children back in my life, and I'm trying to be a good mom. So I thank you for, giving me an inpatient program.
Well, no. I'm not saying I'm going to give you inpatient.
No,
what I'm saying is that you're not walking out of this courtroom today. Either you're going to be going to prison, or either you're going to be going to inpatient treatment. So it's very important that you be 100% honest with me, because I'm telling you, the state proceeded on a possession, but the amount of drugs you had and the way they were packaged, that's concerning for the court. So you're saying that you just bought a bunch of meth and you were saving it up for use?
So I would use within 2 to 3 days. That was all my personal. Like I said, they tried to sell me half of that one time, and I went back to the same person. But I said I'm gonna weigh it myself to make sure I'm getting the right amount, because it's just I'm an addict. I'm sorry, I am, and we're not.
So you travel with your own scale?
Well, at the time I did, because like I said, I've been gypped, and it's when you're an addict, that's all you think of, just how to get, make sure you're getting what you need. And honestly, I can see where I made my mistake, but I won't. I'm being honest with you. It was my skeleton measure, so my personal, that's it. And I don't know if Robert will tell you that was my personal as well. Like, I mean, I don't want to call him or anything, you can if you want to, but he would tell you that's why I used to pick I'm
not going to be calling Robert, because Robert probably has a case of his own.
Right. But I'm saying, Robert can tell you too, within 3 days, maybe 2 to 3 days, really, it would have been gone, and I would have been back doing it again. Now I don't. It was kind of like a stress thing. And where
did you get your drugs to use today before you came to court?
just an old friend. I hadn't talked to him since.
Did you catch that moment she just admitted Shell test positive for methun the very day of her sentencing? In most courtrooms, that's an instant credibility problem. Judges look for accountability and signs someone is ready to change, but showing up high right before asking for leniency, that's usually the exact opposite of what the court wants to see.
You know, and it was on Saturday when I knew it was, you know, coming, and I guess I felt, you know, wonderful.
Can I say something? I think the fact that she would actually go out and do the same drugs that she's about to get sentenced for in a couple of days, I think really speaks to the fact that she has a serious addiction problem that I think only rehab can treat. And if you decide that's ISF or SATF or SAFE, we understand that, but I think she really needs treatment.
All right, this is what the court is there anything else for me to say? All right, this is what the court is going to do. I see that she hasn't been to prison before. I'm going to find her guilty, sentence her to 6 years in the prison, the therapeutic community. There's to be no contact with Robert Marble, give her credit for any time served, and I'll retain jurisdiction.
Okay.
All right. And you can explain to her what that means. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. I'll tell them. So here's the thing. When I say that I'm going to retain jurisdiction, what that means is they're going to take you to prison. If you're following the rules at the prison, if you're working on yourself, because they have programs at the prison, your attorney can file a motion. It's called shock probation. Back when I was growing up, they would have scared straight programs. So shock probation is sort of a scared straight program. So hopefully when you go to prison, you will clear your mind.
Yes.
The drug use or the addiction that you have, the craving that you have will be lifted. And if you are doing what you're supposed to do at the prison, if there are no bad reports at the prison, when your attorney comes back for a request for shock probation, I will strongly consider it. So while you're at the prison, you have 180 days. That's when he needs to bring it back before me before that time period. So you're going to do 6 months. And if you are doing well, if there are no write-ups against you, then the court will strongly consider giving you probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So, well, I mean, these are going to be choices that you make. It's going to be completely up to you whether or not I strongly consider giving you probation. Your attorney will explain it to you further, but any programs that they have at the prison, like the therapeutic community, to address your issue, you need to take it. I know they have parenting classes at the jail. I don't know how long the transfer will be, but you need to take advantage of that. When you see people come before me and they've gone to anger management class, they've done parenting classes, they've availed themselves of everything at the jail and everything at the prison, that is what you need to do. You need to immediately sign up for it. If for some reason there's overcrowding and they don't give it to you, it would be better for you to have signed up for it than to just throw up your hands and say, I'm not trying. Do you understand?
Yes.
And next time, if you have a case before any judge, don't use before coming to court. You understand? But I do appreciate your honesty, but you're going to have to get your life in order. Otherwise, children is going to be without their mom. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome. 2021 CR 8420, State of Texas versus Leticia Solis. Could our parties approach and announce for the record for the state?
U.S. Clark, State of Texas.
For the defense? And are you Leticia Solis?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Solis, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
I did, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the
Now the case takes a serious turn. Possessing drugs is one thing, but when police find large quantities at digital scale and baggies, courts often start wondering if the drugs were meant for distribution, even if the defendant insists it's personal use. Those details raise major red flags for judges evaluating credibility.
Yes, sir.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Ms. Solis, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with theft under $2,500 enhanced? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
I did, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Solis, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I have, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $0 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's restitution of $1,800 to Investments LLC. Did you understand that to be the plea?
I did, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions? Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There will be 120 hours of community service restitution and no contact with Investments LLC. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
I did, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. Did you understand that that's outside the plea bargain agreement
Yes,
and that the court does not have to follow that agreement?
I do agree.
All right. Then to the offense as charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1 into evidence and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Solis, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just Your Honor, we respectfully follow the plea bargain agreement, Judge. Originally, we were trying to come up with restitution for a dismissal in this case. My client has had several financial hardships. This offense date is back from in 2018, Judge. She has done immensely since then, Judge. She was employed with Midwest Energy Group from 2019 to 2021. She's done a year and a half of college. She was enrolled to and about to graduate as a journeyman electrician before she was incarcerated on this warrant, Judge. So we're just respectfully requesting that you follow the plea bargain.
All right, where are you going to be living?
At my mother's house.
Does she want you there?
Yes.
Have you asked?
No, I didn't.
See, why do people
That line right there is the turning point of the entire hearing. When a judge says you're not walking out of this courtroom today, it means the court has already decided that some form of custody is unavoidable. The only question left is whether that custody happens in prison or in a treatment program.
think that their parents want them at their home without asking? Oh, is that your mom behind you?
Yes, it is.
Mom, do you want her at your house? Okay, let the record reflect that her mom is saying that she wants her at the house. Mom, I don't want to put anybody in your house unless you specifically tell me it's okay. Okay, all right. So thank goodness she's here, because I would have been like, yeah, we got to call your mom. All right, so I'm going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication, restitution of $1,800 to Investments LLC, and no contact with Investments LLC. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 120 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide the proof of a COVID vaccination. I'm not requiring that, but if you haven't, you can provide it to them and 40 hours will be deducted. You're to obtain your license if you're going to be a journeyman.
Yes.
Obtain your license, and if you provide that to probation, then the rest of your community service hours will be waived. I can say with the deferred adjudication, any occupation that requires a license, they will look at that. So I'm not saying you won't get your certificate or your license, but it may be a little bit difficult. So if you obtain her certificate or license, then waive the remaining of the community service hours. You're welcome. We're going to do regular UAs, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And I'm going to help you out. I know what I'm about to do is going to seem very odd to you, but it's me trying to help you out. There's to be no check writing.
Yes, Your Honor.
For 6 months. My understanding, they have all these other apps, or you can go to the bank, get a cashier's check, but there's to be no check writing.
Right, no check writing.
All right, so no check writing for 6 months. There is to be field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. If there is no issues, then you can, probation, you can cease the field visits. All right, is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
That's about it, Your Honor. Thank you very much
All
for
right.
giving me this opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome. Probation, is there anything else?
So, Your
All right, and I'll recall the warrant if it's still active, which it appears to be because she's in custody. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.